Most people don't lose because they're not smart. They lose because their behavior is predictable. Same distractions, same excuses, same quitting point. If you become even slightly less predictable, you separate yourself fast. This video isn't about working harder or waking up at 5 a.m. It's about understanding the patterns that keep most people stuck and replacing them with ones that actually move you forward. If you get this right, you don't need to be the best, you just need to avoid what everyone else keeps doing. And like this video and share to someone else you want to see at the other side of success. Point 1. People overestimate intensity and underestimate time. Most people try to change their life in one burst. They go all in for a week, then disappear for a month. The real advantage comes from doing something at a level you can repeat, even when it feels too small to matter, because almost nobody sticks around long enough to see results. It's not about how hard you go, it's about how long you don't stop. Point 2. Information feels like progress. There's a trap a lot of people are stuck in. They watch videos, read threads, save posts, and feel like they're improving, but nothing actually changes. Execution is messy, it's slow, it's unclear, and it doesn't feel productive at first. That's why most people avoid it. If you're always learning but rarely doing, you're not behind, you're stuck. Point 3. Make things easier to start. People think they lack discipline. Most of the time, they just made things too complicated. If starting takes too much effort, you'll delay it. So reduce friction. Make your setup simple. Lower the starting point. Remove unnecessary steps. If it takes you 2 minutes to start instead of 20, you'll do it way more often. Point 4. Build systems that work on bad days. Anyone can be productive on a good day. The difference shows on bad days, when you're tired, distracted, or not in the mood. If your system only works when you feel motivated, it's not a real system. Make it so simple you can still show up at your lowest, because most people disappear exactly at that point. Point 5. Learn to work without immediate feedback. At the beginning, your effort won't match your results. You'll post and get no views. You'll try and see no progress. This is where most people quit, not because it's impossible, but because it's silent. The people who improve use that phase to experiment and adjust. Line. Lack of results doesn't mean it's not working. It means it's early. Point 6. Stop making everything emotional. Most people rely too much on how they feel. I don't feel like it today. I feel like this isn't working. Feelings change constantly. Progress doesn't come from feeling ready. It comes from doing the work anyway and measuring what happens. Track actions, not moods. Conclusion. Getting ahead of 99% of people isn't about being extreme. It's about avoiding common patterns, quitting early, over-consuming, overcomplicating, and relying on motivation. If you remove those, you don't need to be exceptional. You just need to be consistent longer than most. Most people will understand this and still go back to their old habits. If you don't, you'll stand out without trying. Subscribe if you want more videos that actually change how you operate, not just how you feel.